What up, gang? All right, check this out. I'm gonna give people a tutorial on how to do the 360 with the steel mace. Now, first of all, first things you wanna master, in my opinion, honestly, if you have a dowel stick actually, this is gonna be a good place to start because you don't really have weight and you can understand the concept of what you're trying to do. But if you have a dowel stick, first things you have to start understanding is where this mace should be in space, right? Now, where you start is up for debate. I don't think it really matters, right? Some people want to just start here with the pendulum, like just get comfortable with like swinging it back and forth, and that's okay. It's perfectly fine, right? Others, myself, at least if we have a dowel stick, I'd rather start with this is the biggest issue that I run into with the steel mace, the hand placement. Where is it when I try to do my 360? Where do my hands go? You know how many people I see do this? Their hands, they're letting the weight go to the left, but their hands are still in front of their face or to the left side, and then they're trying to wrap it around. Like, first of all, look what happens. My hand's on the left, I'm trying to get there, my forearm's hitting me in the head, right? It doesn't make any sense. What you want is, if the weight is going to the left side, your hand should be on the right side of your face. If you were in a fight with a sword, hopefully that never happens, you'd be blocking like this. If someone tries to come down on you, right? Boom, you're blocking the strike. So that's what I mean. First movement is we block the strike. Then we let the weight take us. Now, if I'm blocking the strike, my forearm's way out of the way. I can start to move my shoulders and allow my head to go between my arms extremely easily. So that's why the hand placement really matters, because you give yourself space to move, right? Then the next piece is, when it falls to one side, we have to, once we decide what side it's going to and we decide to let it fall, we have to let the momentum take us. We can't fight against the momentum. You are one with the mace. You're not fighting against the mace. So you can move with it, right? You can flow. You don't have to be rigid and tight and force it into submission and position, right? That doesn't work. So what we want to do, pick a side, right? So hands go up to the opposite side, whatever side we're going to. We let the weight fall, let it take over all the way to here, and then boom, we regain control, right? We have control the whole time, but what I mean is we now force it into position, right? So that's the only time you're forcing it into position, when you come back over the shoulder, right? Over the shoulder. Hands to the opposite side of the face, let it go, boom, rip it over the shoulder. Now, one of the pieces, once you understand where the hand placement goes, is then to get comfortable with this pendulum, right? Swing it back and forth, get comfortable there. Eventually, we start doing a couple pullovers over the shoulder. We can literally put it in position, then we can start the swing with our wrist and our hands, or if you're comfortable with it, you can legit let it fall, and then boom, right? Go there. But once you're in the right position, get comfortable, the pullover, forcing it back into the position you want, controlling it, right? Now, if we put all three of those things together, we block the strike, we let the momentum go, we rip it back over and put it in position, boom, that is your Mace 360, right there. It's as simple as that. You gotta master those three things, and if you can do that, before you know it, you'll be swinging some heavy ones once you build up your stability and your strength, right? But essentially, that's it. Hands to the opposite side of the face, let it fall, rip it right back through. Opposite side, rip it through. Opposite, rip it through. I'm making it sound simple and easy. It is complex and it does take some skill set. I don't know if you notice, like I bounce a little, I bend my knees, I'm not rigid, I'm moving, right? Flow with the mace. It's gonna make a big difference. But that, my friends, is how you do a Mace 360.